Well, hello there. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what is going on for July. July is going to have 5 weeks in it, so we'll have 5 columns and 3 rows. And if this is your sun, moon, or rising, this is your reading, okay? So pay attention to those things as well, and that will help you a lot. All right, so let's go ahead and get us a guiding card from the deck. We're going to go ahead and light the candles first. You might notice things are a little different. I am on location in Oregon, and so I am trying new things, learning new things, as was proposed to be the job of this particular month. So, ta-da, here I am in June in Oregon. All right, we're going to light this candle. We're using the same one as we did last month because it's still good, and I really liked it. So this is the Palo Santo, and indeed, Shaman's Dawn. Hey, look at that. You can see it better. Ta-da! Perfect. Shaman's Dawn, Palo Santo. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to set that down over here. It's probably going to do a little more popcorny stuff before it quits. But here we go. So, now we have all the cards. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to use, we have one more new deck today, which is going to be the Ethereal Visions deck. We've used it before. And also the Mystic Forest Oracle cards. We'll use those for the closing card, closing statement for the day, for the reading each week. This is, of course, the Light Seer Tarot. We're going to use that as our guiding card for the month. All right. What do we need for Aries? That one. All right. This is the guiding card for the month. All right, let's get those. Okay, so we have Queen of Pentacles. Haha, mastering our money, and our money is being mastered. I really love that for Aries because even as you're pushing forward this month and doing everything in your power to be everything you can be, because one of the messages from my guides this month is to keep on striving, right? So we're going to keep on striving, but the Queen of Pentacles is so perfect for that because she's a striver for sure. She's also a generous human being. She's good, she's kind, she's proper, she's lovely, but she's definitely a striver, okay? She's got the vision, right? You can see that she's holding a vision in her mind about what she wants in the world and how she wants to get it. She's coming to terms with the possibilities and the process, and she's visioning it for herself. I want every one of us to start visioning what we want and what it will look like for us. And by doing so, we are in fact doing the creating right there. Okay, so she is creating even in that moment right there. All right, we're going to set that card right over here. We're going to make that more visible if we can. There we are. Ta-da. It's in. Ta-da. All right, now let's get ourselves a mystery card. Okay. Let us see, what is our mystery card with this Ethereal Visions deck? Oh, the mystery card is right here. There it is. All right, so this will be the mystery card for the first week of July, the 29th of June through July 5th. All right, so we're going to set that card. I guess we're going to have to set it. Where can we put it? It's kind of in the way. Oh, I didn't really work this part out, did I? So we'll set it right here underneath our closing card. We'll grab it out when it's time. All right, so we're going to use this deck here, our usual pirate deck, for the full overview. Let's go ahead and get into that, right? So we're going to do the 5 columns and then 3 rows. That'll work. Perfect. Nice. So each column represents 1 week of the month of July, and then the 3 rows are where we are, what's blocking us, and the third one will be our solution for that particular week. All right, so it's kind of groovy, and I really like this style of reading. I hope that you all are enjoying it. If you do like it, please leave a comment below. Do your thing. Communicate with me. I'm here for it, okay? So let's talk now about the very first week go. All right. Making more space. Ta-da. All right. So let's talk about the first week, the 29th through the 5th. Of course, we'll go in depth on this at the very end of the reading after we read all these briefly, but let's go ahead and get into it. All right. So the 8 of Cups, Aries, for the week of the 29th through July 5th, the very first week of July, 8 of Cups is here. We're talking about how there is something we need to release and let go of. I think we're coming to terms with different things. We're discovering things about ourselves over the next, like over the month of June and in the beginning of July. We're figuring out what we don't need anymore. We might even, if we're traveling, we might mail things home to ourselves. If we might release stuff we don't need. It could be physical stuff, a way of thinking, relationships. Usually it's a relationship or a person that's no longer working for us because of the cups. Pay attention to what that means and how that feels for you in this moment, okay? Because how it resonates for you will be important, okay? Cool. So I'm going to set that card down there. We'll go in depth so it'll get more information soon. The 5 of Swords is where we're blocked. Okay, so 5 of Swords, taking your power back. We would like to take our power back in this situation. We were like, yes, no, no, no. I am totally ready. I'm going to release that person, take my power back. Everything's going to be great. Oh. So you're going to release whatever you need to release, but you're not going to be able to take your power back. You're still blocked from doing that. You're not the empowered person you thought you were in that moment. So take a deep breath. Realize that you won't be able to take your power back. It's just one of those moments where nope, it doesn't mean you're empowered just because you released somebody. It means that you're in a situation now where you have one less person you have to worry about. That's it. That's the benefit to making that move. And if you can keep that in mind now, through then, you'll help yourself out a lot because you're not doing anything except relieving yourself of a headache, okay? The final card, the solution is to check your dreams and goals, okay? So this could be that indeed maybe you got yourself into something throughout June, maybe a new relationship or something that seemed like a good idea at the time, but as you move along you're like, you know what, I don't think that was the right idea. I'm going to move on. I'm going to focus in on my dreams and goals. I'm going to figure out where I want to go, how I want to get there, what's most important to me. I want to stay focused on my dreams and goals right now and not on anything personal, like any people stuff. Okay, so you may have to do that and regroup yourself that way, okay? Just keep it in mind and know what that means for you, all right? Okay, next we're talking about the 6th through the 12th of July. Yes, indeed, we have the Tower. Things are falling together or apart. Sometimes they go both ways, sometimes they go one way. Most of the time it's only one way. It's really a matter of looking at the other cards that are in the mix. We have the 9 of Wands. So I feel like things are falling together for you this week, which is super cool. Because Aries, check this out. We have the 9 of Wands. You standing up for your ideas isn't really going to get you where you want to go. So be cautious how you share and how you present your ideas at this time. It's blocked anyway, so people are just going to not go down your road per se. But they aren't necessarily asking you to be different than who you really are. So just sort of listen up and realize that fighting about who you are isn't really the answer. It's just about sort of being you, right? Just be you instead of fighting about it, all right? And of course, 8 of Pentacles is your solution. Get to work. Do your job. Stay focused on the work at hand and everything will be okay, all right? It's a good thing. Get to work. Yes. All right. Now then we're talking about the next week over, which is going to be the 13th through the 19th. Very nice. 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. You will be in charge of something. It won't be a big deal, but it'll be something that you're in charge of that you need to stay on top of. Whether it's just monitoring a plant or a fish tank or something like that. It could be very simple. Or it could be very elaborate. Like, okay, now you have to go out and handle this giant garden situation, okay? You're going to have to go out there and turn on the lights and work the fans and watch the temperatures. There is something that they want you to be in charge of at this time. Pay attention to what that is and do your very best to take notes, be ready for it. You want to know that you can do it. Stand in your confidence knowing you can do this. You've learned things and you are a capable human being. You can move forward in this process and you will be amazing. Okay? Cool. Don't count yourself out, Aries. You've got this. What's blocking you? The Six of Wands. Oh my goodness. Six of Wands. Oh yeah. Yep. Sharing your ideas and getting other people on board is not going to work out so good. Or even teaching other people what you want them to know isn't going to work out so good either. So whatever this is you're in charge of, you're on your own, okay? Just know it, understand it, and don't expect a lot of help, okay? The less you expect from other people, the better. As I was telling you, the messages from my better angels spoke very plainly about that we need to keep on striving and pushing forward, but the other one is to lower our expectations all month long. Do not have any expectations about other people pulling their weight, saying what they're doing, following through with what they say they will. Have zero expectations, you won't be disappointed, okay? I know that seems kind of cynical, but they haven't failed me yet. My better angels have said, you know, don't have grand expectations of any large corporations taking good care of their product. Don't have large expectations about government taking care of what it's supposed to. Don't have expectations about your best friend being 150% ready to do what you need to do. Sometimes they will, and sometimes that'll be great. But if you hold your breath about it, you might be holding your breath a while, okay? I'm just saying, not everyone's going to be meeting your expectations this month, and I want you to be okay, all right? And if you don't have any expectations, then it won't be a problem, will it? Nope. All right, so like I said, you're going to want to, you're blocked from teaching people and showing them what you're thinking about. You're going to be the one in charge of a situation all on your own, and your solution is the Queen of Pentacles. Hey, look, we got a double whammy. Got a double whammy right there. Bam. Dum, dum, dum. Okay, cool. I love that you have this double whammy. It reminds you here in the middle of the month, hey, check it out. Your mind is on your money and your money is on your mind, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. It's about you paying attention to what your money is doing, how you're handling it, where it's going, what's it doing. You might have to make a reasonably decent sized purchase at this time. Once again, you have to take responsibility for your choices and move forward, okay? So cool. All right. Next week over, the 20th through the 26th. All right. 10 of Swords. Ooh, like I said, you were getting ready to be put in charge, and now you are. Ta-da, 10 of Swords. You're the boss. Do your thing, do your job, take care of your business, stay on top of what you got to do, stay on task. It's going to be weird and a little bit tough, but I think you can stay on task, and it will help you tremendously to stay on task, okay? So absolutely, do the thing in front of you, stay involved with the process, and it will take less time and be less frustrating for you if you do, okay? Hermit, oh man, you are blocked from staying away. You can't stay away from people right now. This is not the time. You're going to have to get all up in there and be with the people, all right? You will want to, and it will be okay. So being the one in charge, you got to have to stay out in thing. If you're going to stand around a point, you're going to have to stand around a point with knowledge and understanding, okay? It's good. And so you've got to stand out there in the front, be the one in charge, handle your business, don't hide, everything is fine, okay? Knight of Wands. Absolutely an opportunity to fight for your ideas in the situation, okay? So do be aware that you can and should be able to make a choice about what you would like and stand up for your ideas, especially being the boss person in this situation. Being in charge means that you can usually get what you want, but don't do it without regard for all the other factors that play at this time. You may not see all the factors right away, but you can see this guy, he's looking out. He's going, where I want what I want, but I want to see what the other factors are. I want you to be cognizant of other people's factors and other situations before you start fighting for your ideas, okay? That somehow matters, okay? Now then, the final week of July, we're looking at the 20th through the 26th. 20th through the 26th, indeed. Nope, sorry, the 27th through the 2nd of August. Ta-da! 27th through the 2nd of August. Indeed. What are we doing here? Hierophant. Hierophant is here. And the Hierophant is all about how really, really, you're going to want to have a physical manifestation of your faith. Like something that helps create order for you with regard to your faith. And I use the F word carefully and gently. Be you, be clear, be understood about who you are, what you're doing, and where you're coming from, and all that good stuff. But also be meticulous and make sure that all your ducks are in a row, okay? That's good news. Perfect. Now then, we have the King of Swords. King of Swords. He's a guy who's particular about how he likes things done. Well, his timing is kind of crap, isn't it? Since you've been in charge since last week, and now he shows up going, hi, I want to do it my way. And you're like, a little late, bro. We have a whole plan all figured out. Everything is in place. Everything is taking care of itself. You have nothing to do here, bud. Thanks. But you're going to have to be gentle and careful how you say that to that person because they're very particular, right? So, one more time, of course. Or maybe this, oh, wait, nope. You're blocked from being in charge now. Oh, even as you're getting your ducks in a row and everything is kind of laid out the way you think it should be and you're doing your thing, you're not going to be in a position to be in charge right now. Something is getting taken away from you. I feel like somebody else is going to come in and want to be in charge of the situation you were in charge of all last week and saying, okay, now you're not in charge anymore. You're like, what? Really? So take it as it comes. Don't get weird about it. Just kind of accept it as it is, all right? And know that the Seven of Swords is showing up as your solution. Your solution being Seven of Swords is all about taking your power back anyway. So you're going to relinquish control over a certain situation, but there's a whole lot of it that you're still in charge of personally, okay? So you will delegate certain things. That is, Seven of Swords is all about delegation. So maybe what's true is that you're going to delegate being in charge of that to somebody else and still be in charge of it from the back seat. Ha! Very nice. I like how you worked that out, babe. Very nice. This is like you saying, no, wait, look, you're right. You should definitely do this. And this is how you should do it. I love that when we do that because it's pretty quick. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull these cards and put them away over here so that we can hold on to them for later. All right, as we like to do, but we'll do them sideways instead of long ways. We're learning new things. Ta-da! That's what we do in this particular month, is learn new things. All right, so we have the 3 cards. Now we're going to go ahead and go in depth with this deck. This is that Art Nouveau deck. It's very fun. I really like it a lot. I hope you do too. It's sparkly in its own special way. This one's got the gold on it. That one's got silver or light gold onto it as well. So it's fun. We have lots of goldness going on. All right. So let's talk about what's going on here. Okay. So we're going in depth on the first week of July, the 29th through June through July 5th. All right. And we talked about the 8 of Cups being all about letting go of somebody or something or a relationship or maybe something that you got yourself into that was super fun for a minute, but you're realizing this isn't really going to be for me. I got to stay focused on other things. I need to do that. We got the 10 of Wands showing, okay, I'm going to go. I got to go and take care of myself. I got to take all my toys and go somewhere else. So that's what you're putting your focus on, is like, I got to take my ideas and hit the road. See ya. So while all this was fun and games, I got to pick up my stuff and go. Okay, so you're packing up your stuff and moving on forward. All right. Now, of course, 10 of Cups is all about the family. So your focus is also on family. You want to see family, you want to be family, you want to be around family. This could be your birth family, or it could be your chosen family. So whatever type of family this is for you, enjoy it, appreciate it, let it become part of what you're into, okay? So your focus is on family, you're releasing whatever maybe fling slash other odd little bit of a relationship you got yourself into that's getting in the way of you moving forward. You're like, okay, somebody wanted to immediately get into some deep, meaningful relationship stuff, and you're like, nope, we're not doing that. Gotta go. I gotta go. See you later. Bye. Gotta go. My family's waiting. Bye. So you're maybe using your family as a slight part of an excuse to get out of the situation. It's not always a bad choice. All right. This card here is talking about what's blocking you, and you are not going to be in a position to take responsibility for something that you wanted to take responsibility for or had been in charge of. You're not in a position to pull it back. You know, you said, well, I want to be the responsible party here. I want to take care of my stuff. I want to be that person. And they're saying, nope, you cannot be that responsible person. I will not let you take this responsibility back. Okay? So you're also blocked from having a lot of money savings. I feel like you might have a bill that comes up this month that takes more money out of your bank account than you were hoping for. Always a bummer. What? Queen of Pentacles has shown up here. So even as you're keeping your money on your mind on your money, it's definitely having an issue where it's blocked. You're blocked from seeing your money clearly at this time. So keep that in mind and be aware that you're not seeing it clearly, and that way you'll take good care with whatever it is you need to do, okay? I want you to be aware that you're not seeing it clearly. That will help you be clearer even when you're unclear. Does that make any sense? It does to me. So we can be clearly unclear. So your solution is, of course, the Moon card, talking about you having a good vision about where you're going and how you're going to get there. And knowing that as your trajectory changes, you're like, okay, I need to figure some things out. I need to look at the path. I need to figure some things out. And that's what you're doing, is little by little, you're going to work on the path to figuring out where you want to go and how you want to get there, because you've got a lot you're doing here. You know, you've got a lot you're learning. This is some beautiful, beautiful stuff. I really like it for you that you're in a position to allow this information to come in, right? You're allowing your dreams and goals to take hold. You're staying focused on your dreams and goals. You're pulling back all your energy over here so you can spend it over here. And that's not a bad thing, okay? Now we have the King of Cups over here. Oh, King of Cups, an emotionally based male energy person may not be taking no for an answer, or see you later, bye for an answer. So you may have somebody who follows you home or follows you wherever you go and goes, hi, I'm here. You're like, oh, but I put you on, I put you out. What happened? You're back. You're like, oh golly. He refuses to be dissuaded, okay? This guy is not going to just say, okay, you do you, and I'll be out of your way and out of your life, because he's not into that. He wants to be in your life. Fun. So we need to work on organizing ourselves and our lives, creating structure that might create space. What if you created space in your life for whatever this is? Could this be a relationship? Could it be a dream and a goal for you to have a relationship and create space for it? OMG, Aries. It's about freaking time you started thinking about creating space for something that you do want. I'm so proud of you. This is an opportunity. You have an opportunity right now to create space, to create a structure, and have a little faith that he's not full of cuckoo. He's not full of it. He might be the real deal. You just got to give him a little space and a little structure, a little area where he can live, and see if it works. And if he keeps coming back, maybe he's not a worthless person. Sorry. This is some of my own old patterning that's coming through. I apologize for that. But I am an Aries, so I guess it might be relevant. So, very cool. Like that? Very well done. Good job. Let us go ahead and get our closing card from this new deck, which is the Mystic Forest Oracle cards. I really like them. I think they're kind of neato. I think you'll like them too. Let me show you what they're like. All right. There's a closing comment for Aries for this week only. This is the one that wants out. All right. Oops, stay there. My RV, this is where I'm doing the videos, is in an RV that was rented to me by a family friend, and by golly and by gosh, the table's got a little kilter to it. It's a little funny, so I'm dealing with funny little changes in that stuff. So, your closing card is the door is open. Pure intention can open doors in the universe and make the impossible possible. Believe deeply in the goodness, and watch the magic happen. What? The door is open. What? This is the door to your heart. This is the door to your heart. You're trying to shut it, and take all your stuff and split and da-da-da-da-da. You do all those things. Yeah, you're working on everything else. But yeah, no. We talked about, believe in it deeply. This can be about faith and belief and understanding your beliefs, having some structure to your beliefs, creating a belief system that allows for the King of Cups to show up and be a part of your dreams and goals. What? I know, it's so exciting. There could be love. Aries, there could be love. Hello, that is so beautiful. Yay. I'm excited because I'm an Aries too, and I'm excited about that idea. Let's do that, hey? All right, now this final card here, this is going to be the closing card. This is, the super closing card. It's our mystery card, right? Let's see. And our mystery card is the Five of Swords. Haha! Five of Swords. Taking your power back. Overall, because, okay, so with all this relationship potential here, I want Aries, of all people, to know that just getting into a relationship or being in a relationship doesn't mean you're giving up your power, okay? It means that you're opening yourself up to the possibilities of sharing some responsibilities, not all responsibilities. There's a lot of opportunity to talk things out and figure out what everybody's wheelhouse is and work it out from there so that nobody's doing what they don't want to be doing, okay? You don't have to give up everything you want to be in charge of or your autonomy to be in a relationship. Let's make new decisions about what we think, what the dream and the goal is within a relationship. It doesn't have to be traditional, and you need to shake off your understandings so that you can be free. Okay, Aries? I want you to be free right now, all right? So I'm going to set that one down right there. It's beautiful. All right, very good. Oh, of course, now we're supposed to go and get a pocket full of rocks. Let's do that. Pocket full of rocks. They're over here now. Ta! This is a very funny little thing. So if you were here, you'd understand why I'm doing it in slightly different format or layout. But here we are. So let's talk about what we have here. We have blue calcite, serpentine, and fluorite. Okay, so serpentine is a third chakra stone. It's a buttery stone that says that we're taking care of old memories and feelings and our understanding of those two things, but we're doing it in a gentle, buttery way, right? We're going to heal our understanding about our feelings, our emotions, and our memories. But we're going to heal them in a very soft and gentle way, all right? Fluorite here is all about how our higher heart has a lovely vision. It's also healing. It's a healing vision. And fluorite creates focus. So we're creating some focus for ourselves in this month so that we can move forward with our dreams and goals from our higher heart with a stronger focus. This is what it's all about. Focusing, focus, focus, focus. All right? And then we're going to speak clearly. Blue calcite is a fifth chakra stone, and it's all about speaking from our voice clearly and enunciating properly so that everything is good. All right? So that people understand us and we don't mince words. We don't fluff everything up with too many other words that don't mean what they mean. and that way everyone knows and they're okay. All right? Good. We're going to be clear when we share. That's nice. All right, I'm going to leave those rocks right there. And yeah, you don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to. But if you want to carry those rocks, please comment below and let me know what you got going on and how it's going for you. And if you want to carry something else, by all means, comment below. Tell me all about it. I would love to hear what you're carrying and how they're working for you. All right? And if you haven't checked out the description box below, there's so many good things in there. Indeed, we have my schedule, so you can find out where I'll be in these continental United States, going from place to place, doing Ren fairs. I would love for you to get into a costume, grab a turkey leg, and come on out and get a reading in person. That would be so much fun. But if it's not possible, you'll also find a link for how to get a private reading from me over the phone. I'm happy to do that for you. I think that you will enjoy that as well. And it fits better into your schedule and your life, right? So I'm here for you during the week in any which way I can be. All right. The final thing you'll find down there are all the decks that I'm using, because sometimes people like to just go down to Etsy or Amazon and pick up those decks because they're fun to have in their grubby little hands, and I love it too. So that's where you'll find those as well. Okay. I appreciate the one and the all of you. You guys matter so much to me. If you haven't liked and subscribed yet, it would really help my channel grow. I appreciate the one and the all of you. It's completely free to be a member of my channel. Okay? Thank you so much for being here, and we will talk next week. All right? Thank you.